He helps keep the occupants of the secret annex supplied with food, use, and happiness. Meet pieces of daily reports.
Hi, welcome to our play about Anne Frank and her family. They're a Jewish family that had to go into hiding when the Nazis came to power. They lived for a little over 2 years with the Van Pels and Mr. Dussel in the secret annex. Mr. Frank was the only one to survive the concentration camp, so he's come back to see the annex before he leaves.
The rooms are dusty and curtains and rags. Chairs and tables have overturned. The door at the foot of the small stairwell swings open. Mr. Frank comes into view. He is Argentine, close as European in his middle years. There is still a trace of German accent in his speech. He stands slowly, making a supreme effort at self-control. He is weak, ill, his clothes are spread bare. After a second, he drops his rucksack on the couch and moves slowly about. He opens the door to one of the smaller rooms and abruptly closes it again, turning away. He looks out the window at the wet switchboard as its carillon strikes the hour of 6. Then he moves restlessly on. From the street below, we hear the sound of a barrel organ and children's voices at play. There is a many-colored scarf hanging from a nail. He takes it, putting it around his neck. After he goes back for his rucksack, his eye is caught by something lying on the floor. It is a woman's white glove. He holds it in his hand, and all of a sudden, his self-control is gone. He breaks down, crying. He hears footsteps on the stairs. Mrs. comes up looking for Mr. Frank. Meet Mrs. Detsko of about 22. She wears a coat and hat ready to go home. Her attitude toward Mr. Frank is protective, compassionate.
Are you all right, Mr. Frank?
Yes, miss, yes.
Everyone in the office has gone home. It's after 6. Don't stand for Mr. Frank. What's the use of torturing yourself like this?
I've come to say goodbye. I'm leaving, Jenny.
What do you mean? Where are you going? Where?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Mr. Frank, you can't leave here. This is your home. Amsterdam is your home. Your business is here waiting for you. Now that the war's over, there are things that...
I can't stay in Amsterdam. There's just too many memories for me. Everywhere there's something, the house living, the school, the street organ playing out there. I'm not the person you used to know me. I'm a bitter old man. Forgive me. I shouldn't speak to you like this. After all that you went through for us, suffering.
No, it wasn't suffering. You can't say we suffered.
I know what you went through. I'm a Mr. Crawley. I'll live for as long as I live. Come, Miss.
Mr. Frank, did you see? There's some of your papers here. We found them in a heap of rubbish after you left.
Burn them.
But Mr. Frank, your letters, notes.
Burn them. All of them.
Burn this.
And Stein. Monday, 6th of July, 1942. 1942? Possible me? Only 3 years ago. Dear Diary, Samson and I are going to be great friends. I will start by telling you about myself. My name is Anne Frank. I was born in Germany the 12th of June, 1929. As my family is Jewish, we immigrated to Holland when Hitler came to power.
My father started a business importing spice and herbs. Things went well for us until 1940. Then war came, and the Dutch capitulation, followed by the arrival of the Germans. Then things got very bad for the Jews. You could not do this, and you could not do that. They forced father out of his business. We had to wear yellow stars. I had to turn on my bike. I couldn't go to a Dutch school anymore. I couldn't go to the movies or even ride in an automobile or even a streetcar and a million other things. But somehow, we children still managed to have fun. Yesterday, father told me that we were going into hiding. Where? He wouldn't say. At 5 o'clock this morning, mother woke me up and told me to hurry and get dressed. I was to put on as many clothes as I could. It would look too suspicious if we walked along carrying suitcases. It wasn't until we were on our way where I learned out where we were going. Our hiding place was to be upstairs in the building where father used to have his business. 3 other people were coming in with us, the Van Pels and their son Peter. Father knew the Van Pels, but we had never met them.
Imagine living in a place where no one could hear you. You couldn't walk, talk, or go to the bathroom when it was daytime. You couldn't waste food, you couldn't throw anything out, and you must burn all of your trash at the stove at night. Would you be able to live like that?
In the darkness, we hear Anne's voice, again reading from the diary.
Saturday, the 1st of January, 1944. Another new year has begun and we find ourselves still in our hiding place. We have been here now for 1 year, 5 months, and 25 days. It seems that our life is at a standstill.
It's me. Wake up, everyone. Meep is here. Meep and Mr. Caller, what a delightful surprise.
We came to bring you New Year's greetings.
Oh, you shouldn't. You should have at least one day to yourself.
Don't say that. It's so wonderful to see them. I smell the wind and cold on your clothes.
There you are. How are you, Margot? Feeling any better?
I'm all right. We filled her with every kind of pill so she wouldn't cough or make a single sound.
Well, hello, me, Mr. Crawler.
With my hope for peace in the new year.
Meep, have you seen Moochie? Have you seen him anywhere around?
I'm sorry, Peter. I asked everyone in the neighborhood had they seen a gray cat, but they said no.
Look at me brought for us.
A cake.
A cake. I'll get some plates.
Thank you, Meepia. You shouldn't have. You must use all your sugar rations for the week. It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's been ages since I even saw a cake. Not since you brought us one last year. Remember? Don't you remember? You brought us one on New Year's Day, just this time last year. I'll never forget it because we had peace in 1943 on it. Peace in 1944.
Well, they'll have to come sometime, you know. Hello, Mr. Drissel.
How are you?
Here's the knife. Now, how many of us are there?
None for me, thank you.
Oh, please, you must.
I could have.
Good. That leaves 1, 2, 3, 7 of us.
8, the same number it always is.
I left Margot out. I take it for granted she won't eat any.
Why wouldn't she?
I think it won't harm her.
All right, all right. I just don't want her to start coughing again, that's all.
And please, Mrs. Frank should cook the cake.
What's the difference?
It's not Mrs. Frank's cake, is it, me? It's for all of us.
Mrs. Frank provides things better.
What are you trying to say?
You're wasting your breath.
Don't I always give everybody exactly the same? Don't I?
Forget it, Curly.
No, I want an answer. Don't I?
Yes. Everybody gets exactly the same, except for Mr. Van Petals gets a little bit more.
That's a lie.
Please. You see what a little sugar cake does to us? It goes right to our heads.
Here you are, Mrs. Frank.
Thank you. Are you sure you won't have some?
No, really, I have to go in a minute.
Maybe Moochie went back to our house. They say that cats. He's supposed to get over back. I mean, these ones he couldn't.
I'll try, Peter. The first one I get, I'll try. I'm afraid it wasn't gone a week.
Make up your mind already. Somebody's had a nice big dinner from that cat. This looks delicious, Meep.
Delicious.
Dirk's might be good at a girl who can bake like that.
I have to run. Dirk's taking me to a party tonight.
Oh, how heavenly. Remember now what everyone is wearing and what you have to eat and everything, so you can tell us in the morning.
I'll give you a full of what? Goodbye, everyone.
Just a minute. There's something I'd like you to do for me.
Hoodie, where are you going? What do you want? Hoodie, what are you going to do?
What's wrong?
Father says he's going to sell her fur coat. She's crazy about that old fur coat. Is it possible? That anyone is so sore about a fur coat sounds like this? It's not your darn business. And you say one more thing, I'll take you. And I mean it.
No, don't you dare take that. It's mine. You didn't give it to me. My father gave me that. Let go of it.
Just a little scratching there of the visibility of Slander's fur coat. As I have often reminded Mrs. Van Pels, it's very selfish of her to keep it when people outside are in such desperate need of it. So if you will, sell it for us. It should fetch a good price. And if you could you get gum? I don't care what kind. Get all you can.
It's terribly difficult to get through Mr. McCool's, but I'll try. Goodbye.
I mean, are you sure you won't have some cake, Mr. Caller?
I'd better not.
You're still feeling badly? What does your doctor say?
I haven't been to him.
Now, Mr. Crawler.
Oh, I tried, but he can't get near a doctor these days. He's so busy. After weeks, I finally managed to get one over the telephone. I said I'd like an appointment. I wasn't feeling very well. You know what he says over the telephone? What? Stick out your tongue. I have some contacts here. I wondered if you'd look them over with me. Of course. We can go downstairs. Yes. Please forgive us. I won't keep them up for a minute.
What's happened? Something's happened. Has it, Mr. Crawler?
No, really, I'm so fond of surprise.
Something's gone wrong. I just know it.
If there's something that concerns us here, I think it's better that we all hear it. What's the children? What they can imagine as far as in reality. It's a man in the storeroom. I don't know whether or not you remember him. Carl, about 50, heavy set, nearsighted. He even with this just before he left. He's from Utrecht. That's the man. A couple of weeks ago when I was in my office, closed the door and asked me, how's Mr. Frank? I didn't hear from Mr. Frank. I said I'd only heard a rumor that you were in Switzerland. He said that he heard that rumor too, but that I'd know something more about it. I didn't pay any attention to it, but then a thing happened yesterday. He brought some invoices in for me to sign. As I was going through them, I looked up. He was standing, staring at the bookcase, your bookcase. He said he thought you remembered the door there. Wasn't there a door that used to go up to the loft? Then he said he wanted more money. 28 guilders more a week.
Blackmail.
20 guilders? Very much blackmail.
That's just the beginning.
You know what I think? I think these men have down there that night. That's how he knows we're here. So how was it left? What did you tell him? I said I didn't think about it. What should I do? Pay him the money? Take a chance on firing him? Or what? I don't know. For God's sake, don't fire him. Pay him what he asks. Keep him here where you can have your eye on him. Is it so much that he's asking? Why are they paying that this? He could get him in a war plant, but this isn't a war plant. Mind you, I don't really know if he does, or if he doesn't. Offer him half, and we'll soon find out if it's blackmail or not. And if it is, we've got to pay. Anything he asks, we've got to pay. We'll decide that when the time comes. This may be all my imagination. We get to a point these days where we suspect everyone and everything. Again and again on some simple look or win. I found myself.
Ring! There's the telephone. What does that mean? The telephone ringing on a holiday?
That's my wife. I told her I had to go over some papers in my office to call me down when she got out of church. I'll let them have that goodbye. We'll hope for the best. You can thank your son for this, smashing that light. I tell you, she's a question of time now.
Sometimes I wish the end would come, whatever that is.
Margot!
Then at least we know where we were.
You should be ashamed of yourself talking that way. Think how lucky we are. Think of the thousands dying in the war every day. Think of the people in concentration camps.
What's the good of that? What's the good of thinking misery when you're already miserable? That's stupid.
And we're young, Margot, Peter, and I. You guys have had your chance. But if we begin thinking of all the horror in the world, we're lost. We're trying to hold on to some kind of ideals when everything, hopes, ideals, everything are being destroyed. It isn't our fault the world is such a mess. We weren't around when this all started, so don't take it out on us.
She talks as if we started the war. Did we start the war?
She left her cake. You left this. Thanks. I thought you were funny just now. You know just how to talk to me. I'm no good. I can never think. Especially on math. That Pfeffer, when he said that about eating mushi, all I could think is, I wanted to hit him. I wanted to give him such a... That's what I used to do when I was an argument at school. But here, with an old man like that, might be so bad.
You're making a big mistake about me. I do it all wrong. I go too far. I hurt people's feelings.
I think you're just fine. Wasn't for you around here. What I mean is...
Did you mean it, Peter?
I said it, didn't I?
Thank you, Peter.
Yeah, my question.
Would you like some in your room? I could give you some. Heaven knows you spend enough time here doing heaven knows what.
Well, it's easier. Fight starts or an argument, and it just touches you.
You're lucky to have me all there to go to. These war chips always here, and I hardly ever get them in alone. When they start in on me, I can't duck away. I just have to stand there and take it.
You get thrown back just now.
I get so mad. They form their opinions about everything. But we have problems here that no other people our age ever had. And just as you think you've solved them, something comes along and bang, you have to start all over again.
Well, at least you got someone you can talk to.
Not really, Mother. I can never discuss anything serious with her. Father's all right. We can talk about everything but one thing. Mother, he simply won't talk about her. I don't suppose you can be sincere if you want something back from me. Think so?
I think your father's fine.
Oh, he is, Peter. He is. He's the only person that's ever given me the feeling that I have any sense. Anyway, nothing can take the place of school and play and friends of your own age or near age, can it?
I suppose you miss your friends and all.
It isn't just... It's funny, you and I. We've been seeing each other every single minute for almost a year and a half, and this is the first time we've ever really talked. It helps a lot to have someone to talk to. It helps you love some steam.
The only time you want to have some steam, I don't know.
I can give off an awful lot of steam. You have to be careful how I say that.
It's alright with me.
Do you mean it, Peter?
I said it, didn't I?
Thank you, Peter.